feel like rushing for a minute, so I'm gonna better explain myself. So, before this virus ever took place, I was talking to one of my friends, and she messaged me and said that her husband is a dick and talks to her like shit, and that she has 2 kids, and she was contemplating on whether to stay with him or to fight for the marriage, for the kids, to keep the kids together and the family together. And she said that's what she was so upset about. And what I said to her was, is it really worth you getting talked to like that every day, getting put down? Because then how you get treated is it's going to rub off on people. You're not going to be the happiest person when you're being told. I don't want to use anything specific because it was a conversation between her and I, but this is the point. It's the same concept as now. I said this to her. I said, okay, I get it. You want to keep the family together, but is it worth you being treated so poorly? Because it's going to rub off on your children. It's impossible not to. I don't care who you are. Same concept with what's going on here with your kids. You have to remember why I'm saying this. I have 4,300 women on my friend list after I zapped off 700. I see quite a bit of your feelings and your thoughts all the time as I scroll down. I see a lot of how you feel, a lot of similarities, more than you would think. Everyone likes to hold in their thoughts and feelings, but little do you know, most are similar in a lot of ways. You can't, for those of you with men, I have a feeling that they are not very helpful. And for those of you that do have helpful men, please don't leave a comment saying so, because all you're doing is rubbing it in for the women who don't have, or that have a man but doesn't help at all. But you need to have a conversation, and this is very important. You need to, like, why can't the husband take the kids for a little while? You go in the room, take a bath, have a drink, whatever the fuck you do to entertain yourself. Because when it comes down to it, I know the women are taking care of these kids more. I am sure that the women are doing the schoolwork with the kids, and I most likely the women are doing everything. And for you women who are living with a man who feels that is the woman's job, I'm sorry for that. That sucks. He's a dick. He is. Don't feel guilty taking time for yourself. You have to. As I said before, you're only going to be a slightly effective mother if you do not take the time for yourself. As I said in the previous one, now, when you're, and it's same concept for when you're with your partner also. I mean, especially if they're home and you're together all the time, you gotta take that separation. I have a feeling the divorce rate is going to go through the roof. You know, I didn't really want to do a video getting into all of this. I have stuff written down that I wanted to talk about. I didn't really want to do it yet. That's why I haven't really posted long videos. When this virus ends, it's not over. Divorce rate is probably going to be going through the roof. People are probably going to be taking their own lives because of the poverty and struggle to find work. I'm actually scared to see what the future holds. Really. It's quite terrifying. And for those of you with children and are struggling with money, is terrible. Having to just worry about yourself is a burden. Well, it's not a burden because you don't want to say it's a burden. No, it's, for most of us who live paycheck to paycheck, life is difficult, life is hard, okay? And people are honestly going to go crazy. As I mentioned, divorce rate's going to go through the roof. Families are going to probably be torn apart. It's going to be hard. I mean, to live in your family in a house, especially if you don't have a very big house, it's going to be difficult. Yeah. But yeah, finding work, and people are going to be committing suicide. Worrying about having to pay bills is probably the #1 stress factor in this country. I mean, what else would it be? Right? Because I don't know what it is. I didn't look it up. I'm doing this on the whim right now. I had no plans on doing this video right now. None whatsoever. I was laying on the couch. What the hell am I watching? Bar Rescue. Watching good old Johnny Boy going to town on everybody, cursing them off and whatever. Talk to Kay about this a lot, that after the virus ends, everybody, I mean, you think when we're able to leave the house, like life just goes back to normal? No, shit's going to be different. It's going to be a lot of adjusting. Yeah. At the rate this is going, I mean, it's still out of plateau. It still hasn't decreased, right? Yeah, it's a shit way to live. Whatever. All right, well, I'm going to go back to watching my Bar Rescue. Again, don't feel guilty. Take time for yourself. Put you in a better mood. You won't be aggravated. You won't have such a short fuse. Like, I could imagine right now if I had even just 2 kids, say a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, just running around, daddy this, daddy that. Oh my God. No, I'm good watching TV in silence, eating this here chicken pot pie. I ate like poo-poo today. Kay's fault. Fucking damn fucking Kay. Yeah, her fault. Always eat like shit when I hang out with her, dude. Always. So I'm gonna take shitting pills later just to get it out of me. And I don't throw up. I ain't no fucking lunatic. But yeah, after I eat shitty food, I'll actually eat shitting. I know it does nothing. I tell you right now, it does nothing to take away from eating the fattening food. It does nothing for that. See, what it does to me mentally is I'll take the shitting pills the day before, and then the next morning I'll take a good dump, okay? And it'll like flatten my stomach out. So it's psychological. You see? Gotta mind fuck myself sometimes. Whatever. I get bored. What do you want me to say? Oh, so when I was pulling the weeds, always happens every damn spring. I always get some type of poison oak or poison ivy, although I know what it looks like, and I don't ever see that shit. It's gotta be some type of other secretive plant doing this to me. For 4 days, itching like a motherfucker right here in the web. Worst spot. I got something itchy. It's almost healed. One morning I woke up. Where are they at? One morning I woke up with these scissors itching the shit out of this motherfucker. And then I haven't in 3 days, but I had to put calamine lotion on. Worst ever. So for maybe 3 months now, I've been wondering something. Excuse me. I've been wondering where in the F has this been? Some marijuana vape. Now, after about 3 months, I decided to go do a thorough look for it in my bedroom. Now that I'm holding it, you assume I found it in my search in the bedroom, yes? No. If that were the case, I wouldn't be telling you the story. It would be stupid and pointless. So, after I looked in my bedroom and the disappointment of not finding it and still wondering where it went, it crossed my mind maybe someone took it from me, but then no one comes to my house. Then I thought maybe I just lost it somewhere. Soon as I left my room, I go grab that vacuum. Sorry, you can't see it. I'm an idiot. I go grab my vacuum and start vacuuming the floor. I come and take the long extension, and I'm like, getting the corners. And then I come over here, and I start vacuuming under my broken couch. And this fucking thing has been right here the whole time. I put the sucker under here, and I was like, holy shit. So I go looking for it. Disappointed I couldn't find it. Come out here to vacuum the damn floor. Intentionally to vacuum under the couch because I always sit right here to eat my food every day and play my video games. This is where I sit. And then I always look down over here and there was a whole bunch of like shit and dirt. And I was like, fuck, that's nasty. So my plan was to look for it and then vacuum under there. It's just weird how things work sometimes. I'm actually a weirdo. I'm going to show you how I play my video games at night. Listen to me, I'm not fucking with you right now when I show you this either. I've been contemplating on whether to show you this. I always show you my weird, quirky shit because I'm fucking a weirdo sometimes. You check this out. I'll take my pillows that I lay here with. I'm going to have to put you over here. Just so you could get the full aspect of what the F is going on. Hold on, let me see. Here, let me grab the controller so you can get the full effect. Yeah, you can see. So I'll straight up, so I don't hurt my arms on the hard table. I put the pillow here like this, and I shit you not. Listen to me. I can't even believe I'm showing you this right now. I'll sit here like this with my feet. You can't see it. Hold on, let me move the phone back. I can't believe it. Hold on. Wait, since when can the camera get turned around? I thought I wasn't able to do that when I record. With the new update, I can? Is it still recording? Yeah, with the new to my phone. Now I can do it back and forth now. That is sick. Anyway, let me show you this. We only have 2 minutes left. Can you see? So I sit here like this. Okay, you can see. This is how I play the video games at night. I'll sit here like this, and I'll rock my recliner like this with my feet. Yo, weird. I'm telling you, I can't even believe I'm gonna post this shit. Yeah, look, I swear to God, look, I'll sit here like this, back and forth, rocking the fucking chair while I play. And then after my back hurts, then I'll come sit this way, and then I'll play this way. And then sometimes I'll play this way, and then I'll come back up to this way. Because all those ways, they get uncomfortable after a while. Why do I just not sit in the recliner? I don't know. I like to get up in this motherfucker and be close, I guess. I don't know. I know I have good vision because I got my glasses on and what have you. Okay. Now I'm going to go watch my bar rescue now. Bye.